Yep, we're firing. Sunday 29th. Is Mike Tyson doing that exhibition? Is it 29th or have I missed it? Sure, it's 29th November. Mike Tyson, what do you call him? Roy Jones Jr. I'd like to watch that, me. I'll find it somehow. Sure, it's today. They're 54, aren't they? Are they both 54? Well, Tyson's 54. Is he 54 or 52? Anyhow, that'd be great. They've knocked themselves into shape. Pair of them. It's been good for them both, hasn't it? Hey, looking fucking fine, Fettel now. I showed our Mark. I said, here, look at these two fuckers now after about 4 or 5 months training. Look. Pair of them were a great Fettel, weren't they? Yeah, that's intensive training though, isn't it? Well, that's good, isn't it? 54. I think that's amazing. Anyway, my intentions was not to do a video, but after my last video, and quite a bit of last night actually, I was deep in thought. Now I'm going to say, I'm going to ask. I think I managed to put discussion up. I don't know yet. I'll have to really check it out. But this morning, I thought I'll have a go and see if I can get this discussion up without waiting for me mate. Because I'm not savvy with the computers. If I find out what I'm doing it, because I'm playing around and I stumble about them with accident, don't ask me how to fucking do it again. I ain't got a clue. But you know what I'm saying, so I'm hoping I've got that, because what I want is this. any people local to me, well, not even local to me then, if we can do it on this discussion stuff, right? All ears, your first timers, your several timers with the DMT experience, right? What I'm trying to, for my own personal, don't ask me why, wanting to know, right? Well, I wanted to know how you perceive your consciousness to be, right? I'd like to know how you thought it was before going into that sort of experience, and how then you consider it, or have you never thought about it, how you considered it to be after the experience, right? The materialist will say that the consciousness is in here, don't we? You know what I mean? No. My first experience taught me this. It's neither in here or it's out there. It is. That's me. This is what I'm trying to the ones who've done it, right? So the people who've had the DMT. Alright now. Where did you consider this? Where do you think all what's taking place, and we're not going to go into that because it's a multitude of things taking place, isn't it? You know that, don't you? We all agreed on that, aren't we? We all agreed it's a very, very similar experiences, isn't it? A lot of us come to the same conclusions or variants of them, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's not like every individual on the planet. Yes, they do have their own, because it's unique to them, isn't it? It is for them, isn't it? It is if you want the spirit of the plant, as it were, the dimethylene tryptylene, the spirit of the plant, right? And your spirit, isn't it? It's the two combining. That's how I see it. right? These two essences come back, right, in hit. Now, alright, some will call it hallucinations, but it's as fucking real as that door, isn't it? You know, you understand what I'm saying here? Yeah, yes, they are. This reality, you can see it on the thingy, right? On me actually doing it. I'm on the fucking couch, aren't I? Right, I'm laid on the couch. So these things, what was as real as that door or this, you know, computer, desktop, whatever, right? Materialists will tell you these things are happening in your fucking nutcase here. But I'm telling you, even without that, on my enlightened experience, my cold turkey experience, see, this'll fuck them. Because now, there's no substitutes. I told you I went fucking bone dry when I was going cold turkey. So, that one, there's not one fucker on this planet or ever to come will convince me otherwise. I was conscious in fucking nothingness and aware of it. It was no fucking body. So this is what I'm getting back to the DMT. Think about this. You want a body? Just for a second now, you guys who's been in it, just tell me, it was just consciousness, wasn't it? In it. Within it. It's like now. It's like, you know, the space, this empty space, right? You educated that it's full of all these different atoms and molecules of, you know, well, most of it's nitrogen, you know, right? 21% oxygen and fucking hydrogen and helium and methane and trace gases, fucking argon, you know, in that's what you're taught in chemistry at school, aren't you? And you can't see these particles because they're so very, very fucking small, right? Well, and there's masses of them. Obviously, only just one of them. Because when I'm looking through this fucking space, whatever you tell me, if there were these fucking trillions of billions and fucking billions of billions of little speckies I couldn't see, because there were trillions and trillions of fucking billions of little speckies I could not see. How the fuck can I see me t-shirt? No, we're getting back to seriousness, because on a serious, I'd like to fucking talk to people like that, because I want to know that consciousness in yes, things have happened to it. Wow. It's conscious, subconscious. Right. Come on. It's not eating in here, is it? It's not, is it? That's what I'm trying to get to, right? In the DMT, innit? You know you are not a body. Come on. You know what fucking what? You didn't have time to think. all you fucking do is go wow, 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 wow. Oh wow, yeah, I'm doing it now. Fucking wow, yeah. It's a fucking so it leaves the persona, doesn't it? Type thing. You know, are they Surely it's not, is it? It's not taking. They'll have you got to convince you, oh, well, it's just your brain activism, your chemicals, or you're acting like this, and it's giving you this, and you fucking. You know, the more I hear that fucker, the more I think it's a fucking absolute fucking nonsense. They've definitely never had one. You know, they're fucking intellectuals. You know, question this thing. I say, listen, and I could say, listen, I'll make sure you were right, you're fine, you're mentally fine, you know. If you won't get your guys up, make sure you're checking to 30 milligrams, man. And then fucking just, here, you'll hear this guy then, this persona, this Alan Lister, this entity, as it were. I'm just asking a fucking question, because I don't know the answers to it, right? But this consciousness is fucking everywhere it wants to be. Anywhere what it wants to be. Right? It's here. Right? And in that trip, it's there. And it's just nothingness. Right? And all these consciousnesses all playing with, evolving in this space. And the whole fucking thing's conscious, the universe, the fucking lot, right? This consciousness. And all what's happening today is they're trying to dump that down, by the way. They do not want you to be conscious. Because when you're conscious, right, you become enlightened and understand that all this, there's nothing to worry about. It's just the journey. It's just the tale, as it were. You know. And with all your trials and tribulations, basically, you are allowing them to affect you. Because you fell into the story, as it were, and you took it on board. No. This is what happens to it. Yeah. Good things, bad things. You beat yourself up because you've been bad in your life. Well, you'll understand, it'll teach you all this as well, you know, when you go on these journeys. Seriously, it'll teach you to be kind with yourself. It'll teach you how you were just an ignorant little lolly. No, be kind to yourself. Love yourself, and you'll learn how to love others. Yeah, everything's about yourself first, and then when you really realises it, it's got loads to give to others. Anyway, but seriously, you guys, if I manage the comments, yes, but please, the ones who'd experience it, because I'm not saying you don't understand about consciousness. Well, no fucker can explain it here. Not ever, and they'll never, ever will. It's a God thing. Anyhow, I've got to go. It's coming up 15 minutes, and it's Sunday dinner. What, just make sure I said stuffing, baby. Otherwise, I'll fetch some round. No, we're stuffing. I want stuffing with me Sunday dinner. Anyway, however you got to be, I love Sunday dinners, don't you? Old-fashioned, I suppose. She does as well. Brown sauce, sport, all that, you know, great in it. Favourite for everybody. Anyway, enjoy all your dinners. I'm going to enjoy mine. Peace, love and oneness. Whatever you got is, so be it. But think about that. Consciousness. Or is it in this space? Like a ball. Connectors round and we just pull from it. I don't know. Let's think about it.